Okay, now we're going to do long line. So long line, you have various different types. This is basically, as it pretty much describes, it's a long line with a crap load of hooks on it. So if we go to look, I think I've already bought them for this. Yeah, I've got one 250 hook, one 500. Oh no, that's all my new there. So I'm just going to go for the 5,000 hook line. 10,001 is for the bigger boats. But you take off one of the zeros, and that's how long the length is. So this one here has got 5,000 hooks, but it's 500 meters long. So I'm going to buy the max, but again, we're not going to put them all out because they'll take ages. So we'll bait them. Now, again, it depends what fish is in season. Redfish is pretty much in season all the time. So if you bait for redfish, let's see what's in season now. So we are we still in June? I think so. So lobsters in, pollocks in, redfish is in, haddock, and mackerel. Pretty much the only thing you can't catch is cod, silver hake, and swordfish. Everything else is in. If quick, I'll probably do lobster as well. Alright, so doesn't particularly matter what we put on the lines. We'll go for redfish because it'll probably be the easiest one. So again, colour denotes what type of fish you're going to catch. I think that's cod. Don't ask the rest. I think yellow silver hake or pink silver hake. That's the one we're going to go for. Krill. It's going to be at everything, but again, we're not going to put everything out because it takes ages. Okay, so again, water town, water bar, again, your tips. So this is actually good because it's in season. It's not going to cost us anything. And where this goes now is it'll put a marker on your map. Unfortunately, I've got loads, so trying to find it amongst here will be a pain in. Here we go. So we had a 14-day one about here, 7-day one here, so I'm guessing we're looking at around about here. So we'll travel to Le Havre. I think I didn't fuel, which is a stupid thing to do. I didn't, but it should be okay. We are right next to the docks, so we can easily go in. In fact, I will. I'll just do any repairs and before we start. We dock here. So fuel. Go back to map. Is there any other tips here? That's an even better one. That's going to cost 1,000. That's going to cost us something. But nothing, sorry. But that's fine. Right, now we'll go. Roughly probably be in the same area. Yeah. So we'll go back here. We will travel down to the location. And we know that the migration pattern was that way to this way, so we'll go here, here, here. Set autopilot to 5. You can see all that fish. Now it's under 100 meters, so we can have a deep line here. What we're going to do is we're going to get our man on there. We're going to go right back there. Actually, there's long line hauling and gutting on this one, so you have to gut the fish as well. So with this, literally, it's just fire and forget, because there's abundance of fish in these areas, and long lines, it's basically that. You hire them out and you wait until you reach the 500 meter mark. And like I said, it goes just basically just knock a 0 off the hook type. So 250 is 25 meters, 500 is 50 meters, and so on. So the thing with long lines as well is you cannot catch tuna or swordfish on long lines, nets, or trolling. We catch swordfish and tuna on deep lines and harpoons, so don't have to worry if you see a load and they're out of season, because they won't get picked up. Again, this is just a how-to, so I'm just going to do the 1 or 2 lines. So he's setting another one, and I'm going to let him rest. Because these didn't take quite a long time. The big one, the 10,000 one, is like double this time. So you can be sitting for hours just putting lines out. So another little glitch is if you leave a line ready to set, it can mess up and pulling the fish in. So always make sure that there's nothing underneath the setter if you play it. So there's one there, so we're going to have to put another line out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up to full throttle, because you've got to leave about 100 meters between it. It's like, okay, so rather than bore you with putting another line out, I just jumped ahead. So now back at our fast line. It's 1 hour and 28 minutes in. And it's soaked. Now these again need to be about 19-20 hours. So again, we will remove any crew from tasks. Shut the boat down because obviously it's going to waste fuel if you don't. We will need to stop driving, go to our clock, and it was 1.5 hours fleet. So if we go about 17, say 18 hours, we should be good. Yeah, first one is done. So get back on the outside, make sure all the lights are on. It's going to be a night one. But you can see that all our boys now have got the flashing lights on as well. So just to show you, I will probably do the first one myself. I ain't gonna do machine gunning because I can't be bothered. So we're gonna roll up on first boy. Again, this is the same scenario as, because it's got a length to it, you'll get the little arrow indicator on the arc to say which way the line's pointing, and you've got to get both of them in the direction. But you'll see what I mean. So they've got to be within the arc, both the boys. So we should get a little arrow indicator soon. Yes, this is this way. Right, that means here we go. I missed that. So you can see where the line is, or the line goes. So the boy isn't in the hole area. Sorry, that was just me pressing the wrong key. I have done manual long line in a long time. So basically what it does is it brings the fish up and you whack them and try and get the best possible outcome. So you get a bonus catch if you get with perfects and goods. If you miss, you drop me, you lose a percentage of your catch. So I mean, look at that. We got 26,000. Yeah, well, nearly 27,000 kilograms of fish just off that. If I'd let the guys do it, they probably wouldn't have gotten as much. I can't really take another one that big, so that's what she said. I'm gonna let one of my bods do that. We'll go at the next line. Hurry, it's getting light. So now I don't have to press anything. Oh, thank God. I messed it up. But you can see with the waves that it kind of gives you where the line is going. So it's going up to that angle-ish. So you've got to make sure that the arc is on that side. This is the same when you're doing net fishing as well. That line has got to be within the arc. So if it's going that way, it isn't going to work. It's got to be pointing. The line was pointing this way, means you were running over the line, and you wouldn't be able to pull it in. Again, it's a decent haul. But that daft ship missed, so back to the bottom of the ocean. Ah, fuck's sake. Good job I caught that other one. Yay! I don't know if you can see that, but the fish are actually dropping through the good drain there. You can see better in the light, but yeah, it's... some are going through. It's another one he missed. I'd be lucky to catch. Yeah, he missed again. One of the regrets is you don't do it yourself. I mean, might get about 5,000 kilograms out of a possible 30, I guess. Goddamn, missed again. But it's good because it builds up the skills of the crew, so eventually they'll be getting perfects. A long time ago. Or well, definitely far off. They're right on the line in front of you. What's so difficult about fucking hitting them? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, so you got 7,000, so we ended up with 34. It probably would have took all 80 with this daft shite doing it, but never mind. So what we got, the guys have got 3.5 or nearly 4 kilograms. Remaining space is 15, which doesn't matter about that. So we should be okay. We shouldn't get anything that's any fines or anything. Most of them are 5 stars in the gutting, so we might get a decent amount. I don't care. We'll just go back to one of these. So we can't sell these all straight away because they need to be gutted. Hopefully by the time we get to port, you will have done enough. I still got quite a bit to go. So what we're going to have to do is anchor away for, give him 9 hours. So still 8,000 to do, so I'll have to give him some more time. But all the fish is good. Head into port, would you like to sell? And you get extra bonus for, actually that didn't work out too badly actually, they're quite good prices. Over double what I normally go for. So again we made off 32 of 30 something thousand. We made yeah, that 273,500, and that's after giving 21,000 to the incompetence. But yeah, that is longline fishing.